Midlife makes you realize time is limited. Let's talk about it. Grab your smoothie or cup of tea and join the conversation. Let's go. Hey there. So, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Time for Wellness. As a reminder, you can find copies of this podcast on YouTube under Time for Wellness TV. And also, there's over 13 plus platforms where you can tune in every month for our podcast episodes. So, thank you so much for those who have been with me from the beginning. It's been 6 years since we've been on this journey together. And so, super excited. Now we actually have a video format as well. So not only do you have the audio, you can also find the video on YouTube as well. And usually the video may be uploaded a week or so after the actual audio hits YouTube's because you do have the audio listed on YouTube. It automatically goes on there from my Buzzsprout account. And then the actual video footage, if you want to actually see me talking, then you'll see that as well, maybe a week or so after that. So, again, in midlife, we realize that time is not unlimited, but time is limited. Nobody tells you these things. There's no real manual of midlife and how to experience midlife, other than, of course, we do have books. People write books about, midlife, and they're coming from mostly their interpretation, which is great because we get to glean different things. And then they have the data based on a percentage or a number of case studies that we can actually tune in and glean from. However, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different. So sometimes what we listen to, what we hear, what we glean from doesn't necessarily fit what we're going through. It may be similar, but it doesn't fit it to a T. So, what do we do about it, right? It's all about learning. We learn from this. So if from now on you face life as a learning experience, there's no one path that you can choose, but you get to choose which path. And it's nobody else's fault if you end up not liking that path. There's nobody else's fault. You can't point the finger at someone if you do not like the outcome. I know you may have remember in school when they talked about the opportunity cost of this decision versus that decision, or we may have done something like that in math where you have the different possibilities or the probability of this versus that. And you have to weigh that thing and just see, okay, is this the path that I want to take, or is it something else? Because I'm telling you, like we just mentioned, time is limited. It's limited. So you may be on this path for X amount of years and you may decide this is not what I want to do. It's not like you waste it, but it's data. You're collecting receipts, as some people say. This is data to see, okay, what have I learned from this journey? Should I continue? And that will be the choice, right? Which leads me to the next thing, that time is in your mind. Time is in your mind. So, as we get older in midlife, you have one person that's like, oh, I'm having a midlife crisis. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening to me. Then another person might be like, this is the best years of my life. Like, who's right? Both, because it's all your state of mind, your state of being, as I get ready to knock over my microphone. It's your state of being, it's in your mind. So you can determine your outcome based on that thinking. I remember one person talking about the stinking thinking, their stinky thinking, whatever that phrase was. And it's all about how you think about your circumstances and what you're doing. And so, if you're so focused on things being a crisis instead of an awareness, it's going to determine that time as well. Some may ask, can AI save me time? Can AI save me time? Well, it's up to you. You can use, and we talk a lot about that in my business as far as using AI to save time and clarity and peace of mind. And so it can be a tool, not to replace you, but it can be a tool that you can use in order to not necessarily, maybe people say buy back time. You can't really buy back your time, but you can use tools in order to maybe shave off an extra 15 minutes or hour of your day or your schedule. You can do that, okay? So it's up to you if that's a tool that you want to use, or books, or whatever it is that you have in your toolkit, whether it's books, whether it is AI, whether it's YouTube videos that you watch, there may be some nuggets that give you that aha moment of, wow, okay, I can use this to maybe save me 15 minutes of my day, maybe get more organized so I can maybe make the most of my time, if that makes sense. All right. So I have some notes here that I am just making sure that I stay on track, on point as I'm moving through. And also, one thing that I like to use, because I know that we do not have unlimited time, is my phone and my laptop to make sure that I can repurpose whatever content that I put out. So if you are watching me, you may see me look to the side. I'm looking at my other device. And I have a little pen for my notes as well. So, as we were talking about time, right? Are we really running out of time? We feel like that, right? If you have been working a job, a traditional job, and you may feel like you're on that hamster wheel and you're running, 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 and you feel like you're running out of time, maybe it feels that way because you feel like you've missed time with your children, you feel you've missed time with your spouse, or maybe fun events that you wanted to go to, and you may feel like you're running out of time. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can't get that time back. However, you can make a decision. There are decisions that you can make, and you may say, well, I don't have time for all that. Well, you don't have time not to have time. If you either keep complaining about how much time you don't have, or see what can I do with that extra hour that I have. Can I make a date with my spouse, or can I make a date with my children, or a family date where you take some time to eat a meal, even if it's something late at night. Hey, this is the day once a month that we're going to stay up at X amount of time, the X amount of day time, whatever time that may be. And we're going to actually eat a midnight snack together. You can lose 1 hour sleep a month. That's not going to hurt anything. Or have a midday check-in call where you can all get on Zoom. If they're, at school, maybe on their ride home from the bus, or if there's a car ride, then the kid can put up Zoom and make sure everybody can tune in, even if it's 15 minutes, to actually have that time. That time it can become so special that you look forward to that. And that's something that you can cherish for the rest of your life. So it doesn't, your schedule, your life doesn't have to look like everyone else's. You can choose something different and choose to make the most of that moment and make that a timeless treasure for you and your family. That reminds me of a song, that song by Cher, If I Could Turn Back Time, if I could find my way. And she talks about what she would do differently, that maybe she wouldn't hurt that person or whatever it might be. And we all wish that we could do that. I mean, going forward, if you wanted to, apologize for something you've done, or maybe if you can't apologize, you can just choose to release that thing from yourself, and knowing that we are not bound by the things we didn't know at that time. We did at the time, we've done the best that we could with the things that we have, with the information that we had, with the mindset that we had, with the limited resources that we had. And so moving forward, you can all only control what you can do right now. You can't control the past, you can't control, technically, you can't really control the future. You can put all the things in place, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to happen the way you completely wanted them to happen. Maybe there can be some little nuggets and trails here and there that, based on what you do now, can determine. But you know what I'm saying. So take each moment and make the most of that time. Make the most of your time right now. Okay? Again, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe to this podcast and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you won't miss a thing. All right. Until next time, bye for now.